Hello students, this is BBA 204, Principles of Management. I am your instructor Mine Doyran for your course. Today I will talk about strategy, implementation and execution. I will talk about part 1 of chapter 8. Welcome to class. In the field of management, strategic management involves the formulation and implementation of the major goals and initiatives taken by an organization's top managers on behalf of the owners. So every company is concerned with strategy. It determines which organizations succeed and which ones struggle. Strategic management, however, is a specific type of planning. It involves the formulation and implementation of the major goals and initiatives taken by an organization's top managers on behalf of the owners. Thinking strategically means taking the long-term view of the organization and market competition. This means strategically improving the factors that impact performance and financial success of the company. In today's environment, everybody is required to think strategically. We just define strategic management as decisions and actions used to formulate and execute strategies that will provide a competitively superior fit between the organization and its environment to achieve organizational goal. Don't forget, purpose of the strategy is always to improve the competitive advantage of the firm. Its aim is to improve the competitive advantage of the firm. Competitive advantage refers to what sets the organization apart from others, and it provides it with a distinctive edge in the marketplace. The essence of formulating strategy or strategic management is choosing how the organization will be different from its rivals. To remain competitive, companies develop strategies that focus on four major issues: targeting specific customers, core competencies, and provide synergy. Synergy occurs when organizational parts interact to produce a joint effect that is greater than the sum of its parts acting alone. Think about the mergers and acquisitions in terms of synergy. The acquired business could generate an advantage or synergy when combined with the acquirer. Most mergers and acquisitions take place within the same industry, so the advantage becomes obvious. For instance, a merger between formal rivals might remove incentives to compete or provide cost savings through economies of scale. The organization may attain a special advantage with respect to cost, market power, technology, or management skill. When properly managed, synergy can create additional value with existing resources, providing a big boost to the bottom line and create value for customers. So, what did Amazon hope to gain with the acquisition of Whole Foods? Take the example of Amazon's acquisition of Whole Foods. We see two things here: logistics and encompassing consumer experience. Logistics and encompassing consumer experience. Amazon can take advantage of the sophisticated logistics systems already in place in the grocery store business. Alternatively, if consumers could pick up their Amazon purchases from a local distribution center, They could pass along significant cost or time savings on the consumer's purchase price. Finally, Amazon has also purchased a brick and mortar outlet to provide a local, trusted brand to reinforce visibility to consumers. With the purchase of Whole Foods, Amazon has augmented their ability to be involved in daily consumer purchases. If you want to be present in the minds of purchasers with disposable income, buying a premium grocery outlet seems like a good decision after all. Here are three levels of strategy in organizations as summarized in Chapter 8.2. So we have the corporate level strategy, business level strategy, and functional level strategy. In the corporate level strategy, strategic actions at this level usually relate to acquisition of new businesses, additions or divestments of business units, plans or product lines, and joint ventures with other companies in new areas. Corporate level strategy asks the question of what business are we in? Whereas the business level strategy pertains to each business unit or product line within the organization. Strategic decisions at this level focus on advertising, direction and extent of research and development, product changes and new product development, equipment and facilities, and expansion or contraction of product and service lines. Whereas the functional level strategy asks the question, how do we support the business level strategy? How do we support the business level strategy? This functional level pertains to the major functional departments within the business unit. Functional strategies involve all of the major functions, including finance, research and development, marketing, and manufacturing departments. Here is the strategic management process that we will be talking about in the next slide. And the strategy formulation versus execution. As I said early in my lecture, strategy formulation includes the planning and decision making that lead to the establishment of the firm's goals and the development of a specific strategic plan. In this stage, managers assess the external environment and identify internal problems in order to create goals and strategy. During the formulation stage, companies assess the external environment and the internal problems facing the company. Whereas in the execution stage, companies use managerial and organizational tools to direct resources toward achieving strategic outcomes. During the execution stage, managers may use persuasion, new equipment, changes in organization structure, or a revised reward system to ensure that employees and resources are used to make formulated strategy a reality. During the strategy formulation and execution, mostly during the formulation stage, companies do the SWOT analysis. Formulating strategy often begins with an audit of internal and external factors. Internal strengths and weaknesses are always about the internal characteristics of the organization. Strengths are positive internal characteristics that organizations can exploit to achieve strategic performance goals. Weaknesses, on the other hand, are internal characteristics that may inhibit or restrict the organization's performance. It pertains to specific functions. Strengths or weaknesses pertains to specific functions such as marketing, finance, production, and research and development. On the other hand, opportunities and threats are always external to the company. External opportunities and threats facing the company are always in the general and task environment of company. Opportunities are characteristics of the external environment that have the potential to help the organization achieve or exceed its strategic goals. Threats are characteristics of the external environment that may prevent the organization from achieving its strategic goals. For instance, task environment includes customers, competitors, suppliers, and the labor supply, whereas the general environment includes technological developments, the economy, government, legal, political, international events, and socio-cultural and demographic factors. This is the audit checklist for analyzing organizational strengths and weaknesses in the SWOT analysis, as summarized in Table 8.4. So internal strengths and weaknesses are always found in the functional departments of the company: management and organization, marketing, human resources, finance, production and operations, and research and development. Please carefully review this table before or while you are preparing for your midterm examination.